Authors, publishers and book lovers are present here for a book cover exhibition at the Alliance Francaise Art Gallery. The theme of the event is the first look, where art meets literature. It showcases a diverse range of book covers from various authors.
Covers, they actually communicate without words. It's like body language. Emotional intelligence is so important. So I tell people, if your book does not appeal to the emotions of the readers, they'll walk past it. And it may be difficult for you to recoup all the money you invested. It's not cheap to publish books. The cover is important. The imagery, the design elements. It even tells you about the mood and the character.
If you have any reference points which has Ibadan in it.
A panel session featuring 3 publishers and an author explores why readers judge books by their covers and examines the relationship between design and story interpretation, among other subject matters.
As a publisher, I see a book as a product because you always want to sell, right? Even if you're going to get like a charity organization to come buy up copies, you want it to be appealing to them. Now, how would you brand a product that is immortal? So whenever I think of covers, for me, see them as book covers for me are a way of branding. I see them as branding. It's beyond just design for me.
The publishers go out of their way in many times cutting what will have been profit for them just to be able to ensure that you get good quality books at prices that, might not be necessarily affordable or cheap, quote and unquote, but I can assure you that the work that was put into that is a lot more than you get to pay.
As a writer, what I'm trying to do is make sure that I am honest enough and I am vulnerable enough to tap into my well of authenticity in order to fuel my creativity, in order to bring about a story that will speak to the publishers so that they can give me a fantastic book cover.
But actually doing some kind of charter that says that everything creative must be man-made, must be human-made, And with our experience with what we text and things that we handle, from the very first paragraph, we know when it's AI. We've done the gatekeeping for you, and we ensure that before we put the book out there, we eliminate things like that so that you have a wonderful experience every single time you pick up a book.
Perhaps the first of its kind in Nigeria, this exhibition has the potential to redefine engagement within the literary space.
I think that the event was lovely and insightful. I am a reader, so it was beautiful, or it is beautiful to put a face to the books that I've read over time. So I think that this makes me want to buy more books based on just seeing the faces of the people behind them. I feel like I know them, and so I want to pick up a book. So I think that having more events like this would help more people pick up a book.
It's so lifted my soul. I'm not a writer by any stretch of my life. I'm a pharmacist. And I wrote this, it's an autobiography, when I turned 70. I thought my story was such that Nigerians, young people will learn from it, from the way I started my life and where I was at that point in time and where I am now. So I have a feeling I could write things down. I wrote it down. We got an editor who edited it. The publisher called me and said, they're going to be exhibiting the cover of your book. If you could come around. I said, okay. I'm sure my son will be quite excited.
The event is very educative, very informative. As you can see, it cuts across different spectrum of age and people and culture. Obviously, we don't have a good reading culture in Nigeria. But with events like this, it's going to encourage young people and even older people to create the habit of reading and to make it a culture in our society.
As a librarian, automatically I'm a researcher. So I was looking for events they usually do to mark such events day in Nigeria, and I did not find one. So the thought came to my mind, so why not create a book cover exhibition? So I reached out to publisher and I said, this is what I'm thinking. How can we make this work? And I make research to see who has previously done a book cover exhibition, and I found that there's none. You understand? So I had to start from the scratch and see what a book cover exhibition could look like. So I did my research and I said, okay, to mark World Book Day, we'll have to do like book cover exhibition. And this now bettered this title, The First Look, Where Hearts Meet Literature. You know, most of the time we talk about the content of the book without talking about the design that inspired the book. You understand? You know, they will say we don't judge a book by cover. But here now, and this time, we judge the book by its cover. So I wanted to merge literature and art together, and that's why I put this exhibition together.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Conversations at this exhibition suggest that more often than not, a book is first judged by its cover.
You're hoping and you're targeting particular publishers.